crypto predictions suggest Hyperliquid could tumble 5.4% tomorrow. Let's open with a quick view of the current market move. As of this moment, Hyperliquid is up 6.2% in 24 hours and is close to $41.35. Let's see what the analysts predict today. The forecast by Gov Capital Collector points to $41.47 by March 18, a level that's nearly 0.5% higher than now. CoinCodex sees potential for Hyperliquid to drop to $40.48, a decline close to 1.9%. CoinLore notes it might drift lower toward $39.98, a projected decrease close to 3.1%. Another forecast from Crypto Predictions indicates Hyperliquid could approach $39.02 on the way down, an expected loss of about 5.4%. Finally, Digital Coin Price calls for a move to $38.82 by March 18, 5.9% off current value. This is the most profitable forecast we've seen in this lineup. 5 expert views are in. Let's head to the next part. Now that we've reviewed the forecasts, here's what they point to. From all the predictions combined, the likely market shift sits between a decrease of 5.9% and a gain of 0.5%, depending on the analyst. That makes Digital Coin Price the leader with the highest projected return, with 5.9% gain in value by March 18. So it turns out you could earn between $5 and $59 for every $1,000 you invest. Taking volatility into account, Gov Capital Collector's forecast reflects a 97.8% chance of matching the actual price move. By pulling the forecast together, I've set out a consensus scenario. Based on the consensus, Hyperliquid may drop by around 3.2% by tomorrow. Let's unpack the details together. Consensus outlook signals a 3.2% dip by tomorrow. To put it simply, your capital could likewise gain by 3.2% if the scenario holds. A 1,000 allocation could potentially bring about $32 in return. So in terms of chances, the consensus outlook for Hyperliquid is placed at roughly 92%. To get a clearer view, let's see how analysts anticipate the next 3 days. Gov Capital Collector sees prices holding within a tight band. CoinCodex expects Hyperliquid to fall. A bearish stance is also reflected in CoinLore's forecast. Likewise, Crypto Predictions highlights a bearish short-term picture. Additionally, Digital Coin Price expects the chart to tilt downward. The consensus stance points to Hyperliquid following a downward course over the next 3 days. So, 80% of projections indicate Hyperliquid may trade weaker during this horizon. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts appeared online. Yesterday's move shows how close they came. As a result, the day's market action settled at $40.79. 4 out of 5 analysts ended up correct about the trend. The forecast with the smallest deviation was from CoinLore. Let's piece it together. 4 forecasts landed within the candle. Speaking of ROI, some forecasts ended with gains, and CoinLore had the strongest result. Up next, the results view. A clear picture of how all forecasts worked out. In the summary, Digital Coin Price shows accuracy 94.9% forecast probability and 2.1% ROI. Pay attention to the table and notice who seems most in tune with the market. Now let's see how Hyperliquid ranks among other assets based on their forecasted returns for tomorrow. Hyperliquid is not the leader today as the highest forecasted profitability belongs to Ethereum with 4.1%. In this section, Hyperliquid is compared with 4 randomly selected cryptocurrencies. The wider comparison and accuracy records for all analysts will also be shared on my site and Telegram. That's it, everyone. Subscribe so you don't miss the next potential breakout. Bye for now.